Okay, I have a story, and you can tell me if I was friendly or not. So this has nothing to do with flirting, but friendly. I thought I would do a friendly story since I don't have a flirting story other than that one. So I went to this event. I'm trying to be non-specific because it was work related. And one of the other people there that was working, we'll just say there were 6 of us. Mm-hmm. One of them I didn't know. I'd never met her before. Mm-hmm. So I went up and I'm like, hey, I'm Kirk. What was your name? I'm one of the workers. Mm-hmm. And what I heard was, I think she said, I just blanked on what I thought she said. We'll just say Genevieve. Yeah. We'll just say Genevieve.
Genevieve.
So I go, oh, Genevieve, I love that name. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh, thanks. So I leave, because now it's time to work. I thought I was very friendly. So other people that I'm working with, they're like, did you meet Jennifer? And I'm like, no, I didn't meet Jennifer. And so finally, one of the people that I was a little more close to than the others, just because we had worked together more often.
Right.
They asked me the same thing. Did you meet Jennifer? She seems really nice. And I went, no. I'm like, which one's Jennifer? And they were like, oh, she's not in here right now. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, oh, did you meet Genevieve? And they were like, no, which one's Genevieve? And I was like, oh, she. And about that time, she walks in the door. And I go, oh, there's Genevieve. And they go, that's Jennifer. I've been calling her Genevieve. This was 8 a.m. when I met her. We're now talking 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I've called her Genevieve to her face and to everyone else's face all day. So I went up to her and I said, is your name Jennifer? And she looked at me and she said, yeah. And I went, why didn't you say that when I said, Genevieve, I like that name?
What did she say?
And she went, oh God, I didn't hear you say Genevieve. I said, I've been calling you Genevieve all fucking day. And I walked away. Was that friendly?
You shitted on her in the end.
She friended me on Facebook.
Oh.
Afterwards. We actually ended up hanging out for the rest of the week. That was the first day, though.
Oh.
That was our first impression of each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was friendly for you to introduce yourself to Genevieve.
Don't you think?
I think that was very nice.
I said, oh, Genevieve, I love that name.
Yeah,
It's her fault she didn't say what her name was.
That's not my name.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I called her Genevieve the rest of the week.
Oh. Well, hey, she answered to it. That's just
she did. She laughed.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Well, we had a lunch today at the job that pays my bills. And one of the guys there, now I have worked with him for years. We actually went on a company trip to California. Uh-huh. And so I was late to the thing because I was in another meeting, blah, blah, blah. I'm very important. And VIP. So, you know.
Destiny's Child.
I was Beyonce today. I was not Michelle today. So I go in there because they catered, sort of catered some barbecue, which was so good.
How do you sort of cater?
Well, it was actually another coworker whose husband cooked the entire meal for us. So the company didn't cater it, but her husband catered it.
Gotcha.
Just because it was like our holiday meal for whenever you watch the episode.
Gotcha.
So anywho, it was delicious because he's done it before, and I just I brought it home for dinner tonight. Ooh. And it didn't make it. Actually,
you know it's good when it didn't make it.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I would shout you out, but I can't. So anywho, I get there, and there was another guy there. Me and him has traveled to California before because we did some work. And so he was late. He wasn't really late. He was getting seconds when I was fixing my place. So I sat down there having a conversation, you know. And then he was like, oh, we haven't met. I'm Joe. You are? I was like, I'm Gabriella. And I was like, we've met. He was like, we have? I was like, yeah, we actually went cross country together, but it's okay. He said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I just don't remember." I'm like, "Yeah, it's okay." Like, oh,
Oh.
yeah.
He was nice about it, though.
He was.
You were like, you should have been like, Michelle.
I should say I'm Genevieve.
You're like, no, listen. Okay, see, I always want to be there when moments like this, because I would be like, Joe, y'all slept together. Have a little decorum. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. You could be like, are you for real?
Like,
See, you could have been like, what? You ain't getting it again.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying? He would be like,
what?
But why not?
Well, see, the corporate owners were sitting beside me.
They wouldn't have thought that was funny.
No,
Oh, okay.
They wouldn't have. But that was my name. Well, not name, but meeting someone who said they didn't know me, which is, I'm like, okay, whatever. But anywho, with the flirting and the friendly thing, so me and Tammy Faye went out to a hookah bar. And
I love a good hookah.
yeah, you know what? It hurts. It gives me a headache. I think it's the kind I got. I got a mango. It wasn't really great. I had a headache in the night, but I was also drinking, so it could have been alcohol. But I'm pretty sure it was a hookah. Anywho, I drunk. Anywho, it doesn't matter. This was not the same night, so we went to a hookah bar, a completely different night. And so, we're just, I had on my This was the night. If you go on my Instagram page, that's BRIGETTED on Instagram. I have on some shorts and a tie up top. I thought it was super cute, right? Okay. So anyway, that was that night. So I'm there. I feel cute and a little self-conscious because again, I really don't like. I know I'm showing my legs here, but I'm in the comfort of the disclosed location and undisclosed location. So, but out there, I don't like my legs. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have these dimples and dents and whatever, blah blah blah. So I kind of sat there, which I don't like to sit. I like to dance at the club. But anywho, so we're sitting there and this guy come over and he says, hey, do y'all want some shots? Normally, I never turn a drink down because I'm like, hell yes. But I was like, no.
Was that your flirting?
I was like, no. But thank you. So he turned and looked at somebody at a different table and shrugged his shoulders like, And then he kind of walked off. And so Tammy Faye was like, you are so mean. You should have, he was probably his way of trying to, I said, well, he should have just said, hey, my name is this, that, and the third, blah, blah. I ain't paying him no attention because of course there's some, anywho, so I'm not paying him no attention. So, I mean, there's always attractive men in the club. So.
Is it a hookah bar?
It's a hookah bar, but they play club music.
Oh.
Anywho.
We'll have to go.
Oh my gosh, will you go with me?
Yeah.
Yay!
I love a hookah bar.
You wanna go?
And they play club music?
Together as a group. And because we can reserve a table. Okay. And it's free to reserve the table. And then
nice. Okay. Even better. I love a good free.
Yeah. And you can bring only.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love it. Let me know when.
Okay.
Yeah, it's we normally go on Fridays.
Okay.
Friday night. So.
Okay. Maybe I'll just start a group text.
Yeah. Do that. Awesome. Sorry. Anywho, so we get ready to leave. Yeah, we get ready to leave. So I stand up, and of course, I'm telling you, these shorts that I got, I'm going to shout them out Fashion Nova. My butt looked incredible in these shorts, right? So I get up and I kind of pull them down because they done, these thighs were using shorts. And so, of course, this guy, he grabs my hand, and producer, brother-in-law knows how I feel about somebody touching me. Don't touch me. Oh my God, it's
I was about to say, if it was the elbows, he died.
I mean, he was like, and I just.
Did you say, oh?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I was like, hi, don't, you can come talk
I'm feeling
me.
better about my non-flirting.
Yeah, so. I do have it in this same night this happened to me. Anyway, so we're leaving out and I see Tammy Faye, this guy stopped to talk to Tammy Faye. Well, the conversation was going a little bit longer than I wanted to stand there with my butt hanging out. So I was like, I'm just going to stand outside. So I go outside, but I'm going to stand there and I'm going to wait on her because I'm not going to leave my girl, right? So then she comes out and she tells me, oh, yeah, he stopped her and asked her, was I married? And she was like, I don't know. I mean, and dude was...
Why is her response, I don't know?
Because she said at first he was like she didn't hear. She was like, huh? He's like, is your family? I don't know. Like, move. You know, that sort of thing. So
Tammy Faye said, if you ain't hitting on me, you ain't hitting on nobody.
But he was not my cup of tea.
Okay.
You know, everyone looks good for somebody. He just wasn't. For me.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're walking to the car because Tammy had to tinkle. And she don't tinkle in the club. So he was like, excuse me. And I get woke because I'm like, excuse me. And I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to buy you a drink all night. Don't be rude. I appreciate it, but thank you. Turn around, kept walking to my car. Excuse me. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm like, you keep saying excuse me, but you're not saying nothing. What is it that you want? Like, it pissed me off.
Please tell me you said that.
I did.
I love you.
And he was like, hold on. Like he was trying to get somebody for Tammy. And we was like, we don't want, what you trying to get a friend for? This ain't about to happen, sir. I'm like, you know what? Excuse me. I'm like, you know what? We're good. But thank you. Like, so I sucked at that part of flirting. Not that I was feeling myself, but if you're going to get my attention, say something because my attention span is short.
Yeah.
You know, especially at a club because I know what you're looking at. I know this ass look good.
Yeah.
Say what you got to say.
You're like, it's curated.
Yeah.
She's framed up nicely.
Yeah. So that was, I did terrible flirt with there. But however, so we're sitting there and there's these girls come in. It was 3 of them. And 2 of them were gorgeous.
Okay.
The other one was Michelle. Okay, so Beyonce and Kelly walked in, then it was Michelle. But she was, you know.
There's always one, so the other 2 look better.
Yeah.
We may or may not have mentioned this before.
So, anywho, they were dancing. They were, you know, whatever. And me and Tammy just sitting there, just, you know, being cute. And I'm doing my Snapchat videos or whatever. And so one of the girls come over to me and she says, because we're sitting at the table and she bends down and she was like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so are you. Thank you. And are you from here? And I'm like, well, yeah, actually, I'm from so. She's like, oh yeah. And she was like, oh, so are you 2 together? I said, oh, that's my best friend. You know, completely.
That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch.
Completely oblivious to what this girl is doing.
Oh, she's trying to holler.
Yeah, she was trying to holler. Okay, but I didn't know this. And I'm like.
I feel better about my obliviousness.
Yeah,
mine's not real, but
I mean,
yours was.
But so she's talking, and then so she goes and talked to Tammy Faye or something like that. And I'm not sure what she said, but she did ask Tammy when we were together. And so Tammy says yes. I was like, why'd you say that? Why'd you say? I mean, not that that's my cup of tea.
You're like cock blocking already.
Well, see, what my perspective was, it's me and her, and I love Tammy.
Yeah.
Me and Tammy are like this. We can go somewhere we have fun. But I was like, hey, we get a group of girls, we can get like a better, because we get the same table when we go to this place. I'm like, girl, we need some more people so we can get a better table, because we right in the bar, people walking by, bumping us. We feel like we Rosa Parks. So we want to get, I'm like, girl, we can get us a better table. We get some couple friends. But she was telling Tammy that she thought she was beautiful. And she was like, she was flirting with you. I'm like, no. Was she really? And I was like, she can get it.
Yeah,
she can't get it. So then she had another friend. She was absolutely gorgeous. But she chewed like a cow. She was chewing gum. And I'm like, girl, stop chewing the gum. But she goes over to Tammy and she's like trying to get her hand. To get her to send up. Now, my friend Tammy, you know I love you, girl. But when she ain't feeling you, it's on her face. I'm like, girl, stop. So she was like, you know, like, girl, don't touch me. And so the girl says, she won't get up. And I said, I know, right? But I'm like, I don't know what else to say. But she wanted Tammy.
Yeah.
Because she just kept trying to grab her.
She was trying to get that booty.
She was trying to get that booty.
She could have made good organs.
Tammy had the boobies sitting up real pretty.
Uh-huh.
The girl wanted Tammy, but Tammy was like, I'm good.
She said, no thanks.
Yeah. Tammy was like,
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was flirting that I didn't realize someone was flirting with me.
Okay.
But apparently she was. So,
Yeah,
hey, girl. It boosted my confidence. Like, oh, I got a girl looking at me.
Like,
yes, it's the shorts. It's the shorts. Get you some fashion over shorts. So,
well, here's my thing. Here's my follow up to this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it flirting if the person doesn't realize you're flirting?
It's flirting whether they take it as... Okay, so I have a best friend.
There's a different... Okay, if you're flirting to a level where the person is like completely oblivious that you're flirting with them, is it still flirting?
Yeah, you're still flirting. They just oblivious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I have a friend.
Okay.
Great person. One of my favorite people on earth. However...
Comma butt.
Flirts like no other and swear up and down. I mean, and I honestly think that...
I think I know this person.
He don't realize that he's flirting.
Yeah.
But he does. Like, every conversation that he has with a female, she's trying to sleep with him a few weeks later. Like, because he's just being friendly.
Have I met this person?
You have not.
Oh.
Yeah. Not yet. You will. One day, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But flirts with everybody. I'm like, you are a flirt. And I swear I don't mean, and I honestly think he doesn't realize that he's doing it, but he does. He flirt with everybody.
But does it count if you don't realize you're flirting with someone?
If you're a flirt, you're a flirt. And if someone tells you,
I understand that.
I mean, if someone tells you you're flirting, you...
Is there a way to just... I guess you could be a flirt. I think I might know that. I think I might know someone similar.
Yeah. So if you're talking to somebody and you're touching their knee and slowly touching their shoulder, you're flirting. Anytime you're talking to somebody, you have to touch them during a conversation. To me, that is flirting.
I don't think I've ever flirted then.
I mean, that's not the only way to flirt, but I think that's flirting.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't be talking and laughing and then like rub my arm because I'm think you're flirting with me. And homegirl rubbed my arm at the club, so she wanted it.
She was trying to get up in.
She was trying to get up in them shorts. She saw them thighs, you know, them shorts. Yeah.
She said, I got that juicy couture.
But yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think.
I don't think I've ever flirted.
I don't think I've ever flirted either. I think sometimes just my smart mouth, people think I'm flirting, but really I'm not. So.
I like to see what I can say to someone and see if they'll laugh or not. Is that flirting?
Yeah. Trying to make someone laugh.
Okay.
I guess. I mean, I wouldn't know how to break the ice.
Like, I feel like when we're having these conversations, or me and Michael are having these conversations, sometimes my goal is to see if I can catch Michael or you off guard.
You do it all the time.
Like, sometimes I think something will pop in my head and I'm like, it's time.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, that never pops in my head. So you'd probably be a really great flirt if you tried. You don't flirt with Only?
No, I don't think so.
I think you do.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to ask him.
I am.
You have to ask him and see what he says.
I am.
Because I don't think so.
Inbox me Only so we can talk about this. I think you do.
I'll put him in the group text. So then you'll have his number.
Yeah. Like, you be flirt. How does he flirt with you?
I would be interested to know the answer. Because I don't think I do.
Yeah. Well, so there is this friend of mine. Oh, I thought you were saying something.
Just a burp from the producing corner.
Yeah, we will not repeat what it smelled like. But
what did you say it smelled like? Oh, you're not repeating it. Tell me later. Old bologna.
Wow, thanks.
I don't know if I know what old bologna smells like. It doesn't last that long in the fridge.
That's such a black thing to say. Because we did some bologna. Wow. I'm so sorry that was racist. Was it really? May have been racist, but it was true. Because, What's wrong with a good bologna sandwich, right?
Right?
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was I was talking about a friend. Hmm.
Flirter?
Hmm.
Did you flirt?
Did I flirt? No. I said I
I
know
don't
a
know how
friend.
I don't think I flirt with only. And then we got to
Hmm.
this is why Michael has to keep track of what we're talking about.
He's very good at it. He can get you back on subject really quickly. I love it. Producer, put us back on subject. Oh, it's your fault we got off the subject.
That's what we got. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
that
fault.
baloney burp. But we were talking about flirting and being friendly, and I don't know.
You have a friend.
I
Did
do
you
have-
flirt with the friend or did the friend flirt with you?
I'm not a flirter. I don't think I flirt.
You had a friend that flirted with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really don't know I don't think I flirt with only. Not because I don't want to. It's just because I don't think I know how. Because I genuinely don't think I ever have flirted with anybody.
Oh, I don't think I have either, but I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know. I'm really bad about. I'm like my sister will text for me sometimes because I'm like I don't know what to say.
Now, I used to help my friends on the app.
Yeah.
Well before I ever was on the apps. I would be like, oh, say this.
Yeah.
Because I can tell somebody else what to say.
Mm-hmm.
That seems easy.
Well, I can do that too because there's no investment for me, so it's easy for me to say, "Oh, girl, say this."
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes it's very vulgar what I say, but I just think vulgar. I think maybe not all the time. Sometimes, most times, but as producer. So, but for me, it's like so. There's this guy who is good looking, and me and Timmy Faye think they're good looking or whatever, but. They're like our eye candy. Like, oh my goodness, there he goes. You know, he's fine. So she sends me little stuff like, this is what you should send him. And I'm like, girl, I'm not sending him that. But it's just.
Can you give us an example?
No.
Inside the mind of Tammy Faye.
Tammy Faye's nasty. So, you know, Tammy, I'm telling you, that's my girl. And
But
she
won't send it to him.
Well, no.
So why doesn't she send it to him?
Conflict of interest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he her supervisor?
No.
She's his supervisor?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, conflict of interest sort of thing.
Are they related?
Gosh, she hopes
Cousins.
not. Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah. So, friend of a friend of a friend. So, yeah. So.
All my exes live in Texas.
Yeah. Look at you breaking it up. Look at you. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she sends me all types of stuff to say. She's so funny. I just laugh. I'm like, girl, I know. But I mean, it's just all talk. Like I would never, ever. But
see, I think my problem is if we're going to talk about it, let's do it. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm not good at flirting. Because I'm like, did you want to get in this crevice?
Well, see, I appreciate that. You know, I couldn't text somebody and say, "Hey, in Tammy's favor, you want to mangle these organs?" I couldn't say that unless I was comfortable with them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I have to get to that point of comfort. Like,
mangle my organs. That would require a little comfort. But just, are you with this?
Yeah. See,
but I don't think that's flirting. I think that's clarification.
That's very clear. That is very clear. I don't know how to. I mean, I don't think I'm good at it.
I mentioned this last time. I think females don't have to. Straight females you don't have to flirt.
We do. It's hard out here for us. It is.
I think you're alone in this opinion.
I am. It is hard. I'm gonna tell you why it's hard for us, right? Okay. Because this is going to sound so bad, but 5 out of the 10 guys, like, we want the 5 that don't want us.
Okay.
So we would have to flirt or something to try to get their attention. Like, hey, notice me. And then, of course, it's the ones who done got bodies all over and flirt with anybody, sleep with anybody. It's like, hey, I want to think you went on a date. Like, dude, you dated like 3 people I'm close with. Like, no. So it's hard for us because most of the time the guys that we want ain't checking for us. So we're trying to flirt and put ourselves out there a little bit to say, hi, check me out. So it's hard for us.
Okay. Okay.
It is.
I can buy that a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, because so these are our choices, right? We can date.
Shit on them.
We can date the men that we know. I'm not gonna say date. We can just sleep with the men who want to sleep with us, because there's a difference between want to date me and want to sleep with me. And 5 out of the 10 guys want to just sleep with me, not necessarily date me or get to know me, because they will be honest. Hey, I want to do this to you. Are you ready to let me do this to you and all that stuff? And I'm like, you're so silly. LOL. But
not LOL.
I do LOL. I do a space between the L space O space L. LOL. Laugh out loud. You so funny. Ha ha ha. Wasn't expecting that. That's what I put. I never say yes or no. Sometimes I say no. I'm good. Because if he's cute and he's saying it, I'm like, you so silly. Just to leave the door open a little bit. Because, you know what? Let me go ahead and let you try this,
Yeah.
But
you're like, I could sit on it.
Yeah. But if he's not.
If push comes to shove.
Yeah. You don't warm me down. Let me go ahead and let me bust it open for you a little bit. Sure, I'll sit on your face. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you leave the door cracked a little bit. But if I'm completely just like, you get no response. You know what I mean? So it's mostly sex. It's never, I want to date you.
Interesting.
Yeah. So.
I think that I should be your wingman.
I don't know. Oh my God.
Don't you think I'd be a good one? I can't flirt. All I do is clarify.
I know.
I would be like, so are we just talking about fucking? No. 11 date.
You would be the best wing. I mean, it's hard out here.
Yeah.
It is.
But do you feel like if you're like, what if we have dinner? And then let me decide if you're face sitting worthy or not. And based off of dinner, they get to know you a little bit more.
Yeah, but see.
So you're tricking them into getting to know you.
But see, they think that they take me out to dinner that they're going to get some booty afterward. I would assume, right? If I say, well, how about dinner?
It sounds like a negotiation.
It does. Like, hey, I'll give you a little bit if you just chill with me for a
little bit. What
about
a HJ?
What is that? Oh, I know.
How about a little HJ for some Chinese food? It's $13.
That's an expensive Chinese food.
Is it? Yeah. Have you been taking me to expensive Chinese places? I don't know what they are.
I'm saying that HJ is expensive. Going to the Chinese food. Ain't no Chinese food that good for me to do that.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I thought you meant the $13. I was like, this bitch done taking me to the expensive places.
I gotta take it to
us going Dutch.
Oh, I gotta take you to my favorite place.
Is there a different place?
That I love, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not this one restaurant we went.
What's the one you went to?
It was trash.
What was it?
Oh, we didn't go there. We went somewhere and it was trash.
Oh, no, the other place. No, the other place.
We went to the Thai place. Me, you only, and Michael went to the Thai place.
Oh, yeah, not that place.
It was good. Did she? Oh, you said Asia.
Well, we took
In
Kate
Thailand and
for her
Asia?
birthday. Yeah. No, that's my favorite
Japanese?
place.
Oh, I didn't get sushi. I got hibachi chicken and
I
steamed
love
rice.
that place.
It was good.
It's my favorite
It was
place.
expensive. It was expensive though.
Yeah.
It wasn't my $13.
Yeah. It was delicious. I like it. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite places. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to get a date.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sleep with anybody.
How does that feel?
That I can just sleep with anybody?
Yeah.
It's not that great.
Okay. I always wondered.
I mean, I'm not saying that I do. I just
No, I meant like I always wondered like what it would feel like for people to just want to be all in you.
It's not flattering whatsoever. Because you get that, you know what? I'm more than just a piece of meat. I'm a person.
I think you are. I think that you are. Sorry.
I am not my vagina. You know,
Yeah.
that's what you want to say. But yeah. But yeah, it's not great. It's not always crazy. I mean, it's flattering. Like, okay. But after a while, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you.
You just want Niagara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. I mean, it's just, to me, and I don't know about other women. I just know about my for JJ. It takes a little bit of effort to get the faucet to turn on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Yeah.
if there is no there,
Yeah.
Sahara, Popeye's biscuit type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dry.
Yeah.
So I mean, so yeah, you want to sleep with me, but you got to do something first. You know,
Yeah.
make me happy and she'll be happy, and that's a
Yeah.
date.
And if she's happy, you'll be happy.
You'll be happy. So yeah, that's just me. So, and I guess I'm different. I mean, because you can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. Do you? Whatever, but not me.
I mean, I guess I could understand that. I just have had the opposite.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and I've had a butt buddy before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was tragic, but in a good way, tragic, not a bad way, tragic. But I've had someone who I was like, you know what? Let's just have a sex. Let's just let that be our thing.
Let's just have a sex.
Yeah.
Just a sex.
It's supposed to have been just a sex experience. And then
it became a series.
it went on. It was a very long series.
A couple of years. Was that when? Is that when you were a?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was.
You did not whisper.
Is that what you were saying?
Well, I mean, I think it's been discussed on the podcast.
Yes, it has been discussed on the podcast. That's how I became a side. Because it was really just, you know what? I have needs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you think you'd do that again?
No. Mm-mm.
You're just like, it's a relationship or nothing.
Yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah.
It's good to know what you want.
Yeah, because at that time, I mean, I had my own place and I was going out to the club. So when I got home, I was drunk anyway. So I would just fall asleep, or I would just like stay up and then get my niece and watch her half drunk. Forgive me. I did it all the time. Gosh. I mean, I would go out on.
I mean, have you met the dad?
Yeah. I mean, I would go out on Friday.
She probably was like, oh, this is just life.
My bed set up high. So I would go out on Friday night. I would get home about 3, 4 in the morning. Well, my sister would drop my niece off at like 6. And so she would bring her in there. She was little. So I'll put her ass on the floor because I'm like, she can't fall off the bed and she's already on the floor. And I would shut the door so she couldn't get out the room. I'd be knocked out.
They were like, how'd you like your visit with Auntie? She'd be like, it was good.
I put it on her little shows, and she would either be, when I wake up, sometimes she would be asleep, sometimes she'd be sitting there watching it, and I'm like, she good. Let me feed her and change her. That's what I used to do. So
nice.
So at that time, I didn't care about not coming home to somebody or sharing a lot with somebody because I was out. I was in the clubs. I was drinking. I was having fun. Now, when you get home, like today was a good day, but it was a bad day at work. You want to talk to somebody about that. You can't do that if you're aside because you can't call and say, "Hey, honey, this is how my day was." You gotta be like, gotta wait till he's not with his missus so he can call me. And by the time he called me, I done forgot why I was mad earlier today at the event. So you start to want more as you get older. For me,
Gotcha.
So that's why I could never do it.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. Unless she knew about me and she was cool with me knocking off her man, then yeah, I could call him whenever. But that would never happen.
I wonder if that happens. For real.
It does when people have those. What are those things called, producer?
Open marriage.
Open marriages. You have multiple girlfriends.
But I'm wondering, like, just like more like this TV show that I watched a long time ago. I don't know if it happens in real life. I assume that most TV shows are based off of something. Even if it's just wishful thinking. But she was dying.
Oh.
And so she like didn't want her husband to be without someone to take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
And so they sort of like found him the next girlfriend while she was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I saw an episode
like
that on The Golden Girls.
That was the show it was? Sophia was the girlfriend.
I wasn't going to say what show. I didn't know that. Can I say that? It was The Golden Girls. They tried to recruit Sophia.
Yeah, with Sophia. Yeah.
And Dorothy was like, they were trying to take advantage of her.
Yeah. Because I think she said they were brother and sister, and they were husband and wife.
Yeah, at first she thought they wanted to put her in some kind of sex thing. And Sophia was a freak.
It was a good episode.
It was a really good episode. Yeah, so I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen every episode many times. But I'm sure that happens.
I mean, I'm sure it's based off of something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not your situation.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hate that because I don't know. Like, I feel like even if it's just a friend, being able to have that person that you can call every once in a while to just be like, girl, fuck this job. Even though you don't mean, you're just getting it off your chest. You'll go back to work tomorrow. But, you just need a moment to,
So I call her and tell her. But then again, she's like, Michael's home. I'm going to call you back. And I'm like, Michael, I'm talking to you right now. So
you should probably start saying that.
No, because she loved her husband. So, because if it was me, I'm like, girl, my man here, bye, you will get over it real quick.
You'll be okay. Go to work tomorrow, girl.
You're going to be back tomorrow, girl. Hush. Hey, babe. So I get it. So, but yeah. One day. I'm not stressed about it.
Well, I mean, there's no reason to.
Yeah, I'm too busy. Really.
Any updates on the dating app?
Oh my gosh, I have not been back on there since before the last time we talked about it. I just can't. I get the notifications on my phone and I just can't. I can't start the conversation because again, I mean, pictures are so deceiving. And what if his profile says he's 6'5" and he's 200 and something pounds and he got the muscle picture and then I get him and he's like 5'6".
Is it that big of a difference?
I don't know. They might switch the numbers around just so they can look more appealing on the dating app.
Some people have told me, I did not experience this that I know of. Let me say that I know of. But some people will post like a picture from 10 years ago. And it's like,
you don't look like that no more.
Girl, first of all, this picture looks like it was taken 10 years ago. Technology's moved real quick in 10 years. But also, you still sort of look like that. It's you. It's just you from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Would that be a letdown?
That would be a very big letdown because I look completely different 10 years ago than I do today.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I may or may not have seen a picture.
Yes, I think I was $120 and now I am
$125. I
was so little. I look so much much different then than I do now. So I could not put a 10-year picture on there because, first of all, like you said, it looked like it was taken 10 years ago. And I mean, I'm a little thick now.
Yeah.
Back then I wasn't thick. I thought I was.
Do you feel better now?
I feel the same.
Really?
I feel like I'm the same person. I don't think I really just. I think I'm a little bit more mature, of course.
Well, I mean, physically, like, I mean, that's a difference.
Well, I feel about the same. Like, I used to be tired all the time because I was hungover. Now I'm tired all the time because I work. So tired is tired.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. You got to pick your tire, you know. And I picked work over drinking. So
that's true.
I do drink a little bit when I go. I do drink
to the club.
Yeah, when I go to the club, to the hookah bar, every Friday at this undisclosed location. And I have a drink or 2 or 3 or 4. I think one night in particular, me and Tammy was out and we had some margaritas.
Ooh.
And I had a margarita. I think she had one. I want to say she had one. And then we had did we have a shot of Patron? And then we had some more work. Because this guy was like, y'all want a drink? And we was like, what y'all drinking? We was like, margaritas. And it took him so long to bring us our drinks that we completely forgot about it. So he just sat on the table. We was like, all right. And so we drank that. So that was a really good night.
You're like, ooh, free drink.
Yeah. And we was like, ooh, free. And Tammy was like, he probably put some melatonin in this girl. I'm like,
not melatonin.
So we actually had a really fun night that night. That's probably one of the best nights we went out. So yeah, we were looking good. We had free drinks. The music was good. It was a really good night.
Okay.
So yeah, I like going out and having a little buzz when I go.
Yeah.
So.
You just need somebody steady to throw it on them when you get back.
Exactly. Drunk sex is best sex. Oh my God.
Well, I told you before, like if I think sex might happen, I'm sober and ready. It's always been that way.
Yeah.
I don't know how else. Like I've seen other people start engaging in sexual activity drunk. Mm-hmm. And then I close the door, you know, because I don't want to be there.
Yeah, of course.
So far, I haven't wanted to be there. But I mean, and I'm thinking, like just seeing them start, I'm like, I'm sober and ready.
Really?
Not for y'all, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh, sorry. My brain just kicks right in. I don't know. It's the strangest thing. I don't know. Yeah. But maybe one day.
You and Only should definitely try it.
I'd have to drink.
Tipsy.
I'd have to drink. I have to try it.
Try tipsy sex.
Okay.
To me, when it happened, long decades ago.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. I didn't sober up. I mean, because I was with someone who, is my only example. Somebody I trusted. And they were tipsy too. Yeah, and you're comfortable and it was really good. So that's what I want. Oh, someone to have tipsy sex with. In a relationship, not just willy-nilly, just somebody in the club where we're both drunk. Because if it was somebody I met in a club and I'm a little tipsy and he's a little tipsy and we're like, okay, we're going to do this, I probably would sober up too because I don't know you.
Gotcha.
So
the safety kicks in.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But if I know you like that and I like you like that.
Yeah.
Let the games begin.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
I forgot the little thing they used to do. Whatever it was. But yes. Yeah. So you and Only should definitely try it. I think you guys would like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to figure out how to do it.
Stella Rose Black.
Is that wine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a bottle of wine. We have a bottle of wine in the fridge. I think we have 2 bottles of wine.
You sure Michael hasn't drunk it?
No, he drank. No, last time he was there was 2 like the really colorful malt liquor drinks. I forgot the name of them. But Only had been like going to drink them at some point, but they had been in the refrigerator for a while. And Michael was like, could you just text him and see if I could just have these? And I went, I mean, I can text him and ask since they're his, but, and then he didn't wait for the response. Luckily for him, when he had finished the second one, the response came in to, yeah, he can have them.
And he said no.
I think, listen, I took a picture and I said, turns out he didn't wait for the answer. Just so you know.
That sounds about like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bless. Oh, yeah.
He's never sure. He don't care.
He doesn't. I think I had some moonshine and I opened just a little bit and I could slowly see it getting lower and lower. I'm like,
you're like, who's dipping?
I knew it was him. I was like, let me hide my stuff. I had to hide it under the sink. So
he doesn't know that I have moonshine.
Oh.
I haven't told him.
He knows now.
He'll know. He may not know where it is.
Oh yeah.
It's in an undisclosed type of bottle. He wouldn't know just based on looking at it.
That's smart. That is very smart.
I try. My dad actually, he gave me a little bit of his bottle because I had, I was having something with my throat. Like I just could not. It wasn't like a full sore throat. It was just like, just always felt like it was something.
Yeah.
And so I drank that for like a couple of days and it was gone.
Oh.
I haven't had any issues since. But it's in a bottle that wouldn't be easily recognized.
Oh.
So there's your secret.
That's what I should do.
Gotta hide it.
Yeah.
Because all the liquor that was here the last time is long gone. And replaced, quote unquote.
I know I had a bottle of Ciroc. And still ain't been replaced.
Since last year?
It was 2 years ago. And it still ain't been replaced. I'm gonna buy you some more.
He's a liar.
I know. I'm surprised he never touched the sake that's in there.
Probably didn't like it.
He probably doesn't. He probably doesn't know that it's sake. Yeah, it's lychee fruit.
In the Georgia bottom,
it's really good.
He doesn't know where mine is.
Yeah.
You'll have to listen to the episode to find out where the secret stash is.
He'll find out. He's going to fast forward. He already looked at the time. Like, I already know.
He doesn't know when we talked about it.
Oh, we need to wrap it up because.
Oh God, is it an hour 30? I don't know what it is. I sit down in front of you and I'm like, let's just talk it out, girl. Let's solve the world's problems. I don't even know if we were all that petty this week.
We was not, but that's okay.
We'll be back.
We will be petty next time.
It's probably because I didn't have my bonnet on. I wasn't feeling it.
You know what? So there's this lady that I buy this incredible jewelry from. Okay. And I buy my purses and some outfits from. Anywho, I support other businesses and boutiques. But anywho, she sells these bonnets. And so there was a few she had, and I was looking for one just for you. And I found one that was absolutely perfect. And someone snatched it up.
Oh, no.
I was like, no, it was because I had my little, because she does it on a live. And so she'll be like, if you want this, put in the comments number 5 or whatever. And whoever puts it in first gets it. And so I had my keypad ready. And so I hit the number and I hit send, and then it was like somebody, and then me, I was like, dang it. And I was like, well, she was like, sorry, Gabby, so-and-so got it. I'm like, it's okay. No. And I was going to surprise you with it.
Oh, you should have said, this is for somebody.
Yeah, I don't think she would. She made her sale. That's the point.
No, I meant the other person.
Oh, well, see, there was this bag that I wanted. I wanted this bag so bad. She was going to do a giveaway. And so I bought my raffle tickets. They were $10 a ticket. And I'm like, oh my God, it was a Christian Dior bag.
Okay.
Had to have this bag. And so I bought 2 raffle tickets. If I get a Christian Dior for $20, yes.
Nice.
So no one was getting in on the raffle. So it was just, I had slot number 1 and 2.
Not bid against yourself.
And so I'm like, well, if she do the raffle, at least I get it for $20.
Gotcha.
So she was doing a thing and she said, I think I'm going to keep this bag. And I said, that bag is, because every time she would say something about the raffle, I'm like, that bag is gorgeous. So I wrote, that bag is gorgeous. So she remembered, hey, over here, I wanted that bag. And she was like, Gabby, I'm going to give you this bag.
Aww.
So I have a Christian Dior bag upstairs. And oh my God, it's so beautiful. So she gave it to
Maybe
me.
I could wear it on the next one.
Yeah.
Instead of the bonnet, I can have it.
I'm going to get you a bonnet.
Dior purse.
I am. I'm going to get you that bonnet.
Yeah,
A bonnet.
We'll bedazzle it or something.
And she does the designer shades. So she has some shades too. So I got to get him the bonnets and the
Stunning
shades.
shades!
Yeah, but she has to do it on my pay week. So I'm going to get you and these are not just like regular bonnets. These are
deluxe.
These are name brand bonnets. Okay. So luxury bonnets. They go with the luxury shades. So I've thought this through. And she didn't have the shades that I wanted the last time when I was trying to get that bonnet for you. So hopefully she'll get another, but she said, I'll get some more of these, y'all. I'll get some more of them. So next week is pay week. So I'm hoping she has it. And I'm like, so when you come for the next recording, I'm going to have it for you. Whether we wear it or not, you'll have it.
Okay. We'll wear
it. Yours. And you'll have some stunning shades that are just yours, just for you.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So, but yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get you one of those bonnets.
Okay.
I am. Get me one too.
There was designer.
There are designer bonnets.
I told him on that episode. I said somebody. I think Rihanna was the one I used. I said one of them will wear it, and it'll become a fashion thing. And now there's designer bonnets.
There are designer bonnets out there. He doesn't wear bonnets, so he don't know.
He thinks he knows.
There's a lot that he doesn't know that he thinks that he does know about.
See, we were petty.
I mean, not to shit on producer, but that's like me. I think I know a lot about stuff I have no clue about. Yeah. Like how men think. I have an idea in my mind, but I'm probably wrong.
You're probably right.
I think I'm right. So
if it has anything to do with the vaginal cavity, you're probably pretty right.
I think I am. I never think I'm wrong, but I'm wrong. I'm wrong. And that's okay. I like to be corrected.
Yeah.
I do. Oh. Yeah, tell me I'm wrong.
I don't have a man version of ladies. I have to figure something out. I was going to say that's a long word. Gentlemen.
Fellas.
Fellas. I think it would sound too gay if I said it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dudes.
As though ladies doesn't sound gay when I say it. Fellas. Boy. We'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Grand Rising Kings.
Kings.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We want to get out of here because I gotta get up and early in the AM.
Listen, I've got my watch on the other arm.
Yeah. We always go to.
Listen,
in the morning.
I'm gonna get home at the same time.
I know.
Okay, it was good talking with you though.
It's always good talking. We always it's. We're never an hour. We're always all over the place.
Yeah.
But the conversation's always good.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a friend.
Yes, thank you. I have to say this really quickly, then we're gonna go. We were in the club and guess what they played?
The Golden Girls theme. Did they play the Ebony version?
No, they played it and then the girl said do 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 do.
If you've not seen it, he has an amazing voice, and it goes so well with the Golden Girls theme song.
Yeah, they played the original, but I guess the promoter.
Yeah. Invited everyone, you know who. The biggest.
And he said that wig on.
I forgot about the wig. Oh my God. I love that video.
I did too. Kitty Sweet sent me that.
He has a great voice.
He does. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Which is funny because Black people does do that to songs. And they showed an episode of The Simpsons where they were singing the Star Spangled Banner. I think it's not what they sing at baseball games or whatever. What's the song?
The national anthem?
No. What's the national anthem?
Can you see? Father John's early.
They said the national anthem. Patriotic. Okay, so they was playing the national anthem. So it had the blind saxophone man on The Simpsons. He was singing the song. And so in the beginning, they all standing there proud. And he's, ooh. And so at the end of the song, everybody's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping tight. And this man done sold this song out. Oh, and all, hilarious. I said, that is racist, but so true. It is so true. Look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious. So,
I have to look it up.
We do that. Because everybody done got time. They fell asleep on each other. It's funny. Because we will do that to a song, bless our hearts. So anywho, thank you for joining us on Petty with Good Intentions. Follow us on the Instagram at Petty with Good Intentions. Follow my personal page at Bridget D, BRIGETTED. On Instagram, follow Style by Gabby Boutique on Instagram. Also, we have a phone number that will scroll eventually. And one of these videos is going to be split up in 20. Don't know it by heart right now, but just call it. Call it. I'll talk to you about
We're
fashion.
waiting for your call.
We're waiting for your call. Let us style you at Style by Gabby. Visit Style by Gabby Boutique at stylebygabby.com. That's stylebygabby.com. Let's see. What else do we have? We have Facebook page, Style by Gabby Fashion, where you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff on there that I didn't put there. But buy it. And I'm not sure how it will work. I don't know where that shit came from. But still, buy it. That's all I have. I mean, yeah, that's it.
That's a lot.
I know.
That's a lot of good stuff.
It is good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I said Petty. That was the first thing I said.
Instagram.
That's all I have is an Instagram page for Petty.
She said Petty with Good Intentions on Instagram. Also with Bridget D.
That's how I spell Gabby. Brigitte. My name is Gabriella Brigitte
Nielsen. The third.
Yeah, Nielsen the third. Brigitte's cousin.
Destiny's
I'm Destiny's cousin. I may not be her child, but I'm definitely her cousin. Her first cousin.
Yeah. The important one.
Yeah.
The one that got to stay in the group.
The hating one that stayed in the group, because Kelly was hating for a little bit. She wrote a whole song about it. Mm-hmm. She showed it you.
Wasn't it called like Dirty Laundry or something?
Mm-hmm.
I like Kelly.
I do like Kelly.
I still think Destiny's Child is Beyonce, but I do like Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a nice voice too. She does. I love Commander. I love her gay phase. She had like a couple of Pride albums. Kelly. She did some gay anthems. No.
You can have a gay anthem and not be gay. You are.
You're not even an ally to your own community. Ex-Blackly. That's right. That's me too. So anyway, Nosy with Good Intentions. You can Google it. It'll also be scrolling. Not until after I say that.
I know, because every time I say it's going to be scrolling, it's never scrolling.
It's never scrolling.
So that phone number, wait about 5 more minutes, and it probably start scrolling.
Now.
Give it another 20 minutes. Not now. Because we don't know how to wrap it up on time. So he's like, I don't know when to start scrolling this stuff. Follow us on the YouTube channel, Nosy with Good Intentions. You're going to see Nosy Pod. Did I say it wrong? Oh, you'll see nosy pods and you'll see petty pods. You'll see nosy pods and you'll see petty pods. You need to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. If you are listening on the Spotify or on the Apple Podcast or wherever you podcast, continue to listen, but watch so you can see Kirk's beautiful face, my beautiful face, Michael's face, and the muscles that he like to show the ladies.
Again, I think he's doing it on purpose now.
Mm-hmm.
He's proud of him.
He is, and he should be because he put in the work. So
that's a lot of hard work.
It is.
People don't realize that.
Yeah, and they didn't know him back when I met him. So if I had to come up like that, I'd be short enough too. Not trying to shit on you from the past because we all were skinny, but he was skinny.
Shit on him.
No, he was skinny. He was a little thing. He was a little bitty thing, bless him. But he put in the work and the time, and now he got the muscles.
If you're listening, rate us 5 stars, please, or whatever the highest stars are.
Yeah, rate us as many stars as you like, and actually log on from different accounts and rate us more than once if that'll let you do it. Give it all to us. Support your small podcast so that we can become big podcasts, so that we can change the world one nosy and petty episode at a time. We are the world. We are the children.
I believe the children. Educate them well and let them lead the way.
That fucking say right now. That fucking say. Okay, so now the phone number's scrolling now.